Every time I open this page, the number is bigger. Mid-July, 55 repositories. End of July, 65. Today, 74. 2 million stars being secured by an agent that hasn't taken a weekend off since June. Hello guys, this is Nurstar from the Aeon team and welcome back to another Everything Aeon video. And today we are focusing on how the Aeon agentic framework is securing a lot of open source GitHub repos. And since lately, we are also going to scan smart contracts and different kinds of projects using our Vuln scanner skill. Quick recap, if it is your first time here, Aeon is an open source agentic framework, and one of our skills is a security scanner called Vuln scanner, and it is trending on GitHub because it automatically looks for bugs and vulnerabilities inside open source repos, especially repos that have a lot of stars. Then once the scanner finds a vulnerability, it sends a security advisory to the maintainer in a private way together with a PR. Then the PR will go public only when the maintainer accepts it. So the list now includes the biggest agent repos on GitHub. Each row is a URL, and each URL ends in a merged fix or private disclosure. Well, you might have a fair question, like scanners are free, right? Like Trufflehog, OVS scanner, anyone can run them. That part is the easy 95%. The hard 5% is ambiguity. Every code base, in fact, is shaped differently. Every maintainer behaves differently as well. Some have a security policy, most don't have it. So deciding what's real, writing the fix, and finding a responsible way to tell them about the vulnerability, that's the part where an agent was needed. Here's a maintainer replying to a disclosure that Aeon sent overnight. And they replied to us that every finding was accurate against the commit that we tested. So private disclosure by May was the right call, and the lack of a channel was a gap, not a gap at Aeon. And so there was a good feedback from the maintainer tab. Now comes the new part. Starting from this month, the security instance doesn't stop only at agent frameworks. It audits like smart contracts and fresh Solidity repos as they land on GitHub. Solidity is the language most on-chain contracts are written in, code that holds real money and can be patched after deployment, which is exactly why you audit the contracts before and not after. It has already found and privately disclosed vulnerabilities in a Binance SDK, in OpenSea contracts, and in launchpad projects. I can show you those diffs yet, but that's the point. They stay private until they get fixed. What I can show you though is the pattern holding. Same triage, same routing, new asset class. So our stated goal here is becoming the best AI auditor for Web3 and publish a benchmark so that the claim is really checkable instead of just sharing vibes. And before asking anyone else to trust its audits, it pointed the scanner itself. Aeon ships its own Uniswap v4 hooks that are smart contracts that add custom rules to a trading pool on Uniswap, things like dynamic fees or trade size caps. 10 of them have been written by our agents, and you can have a look at them at aeon.fan/hooks. And every one of these skills went back through the pipeline: a static audit, a behavioral test that proves the hook's actual rule, and a full fork simulation of deploy plus swap. All 10 hooks were passed, were redeployed on mainnet, and they are live on both Robinhood and Base. So this is our mantra: audit your own code first. It's the oldest rule in security, and it's the receipt that makes your work believable. 74 repositories, 2.2 million stars being secured, 10 security-oriented contracts being shipped and re-audited on our own, and re-audited by the agent itself. Every one of those has a link. In fact, the list of the repos being secured by our Vuln scanner skill is available at aeon.fan/security, while the contracts are available on aeon.fan/hooks. So fork the framework, run your agent immediately, and you can set up our security skill as well in a very easy way and start securing our important repos. So guys, that's all for this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope this will stimulate you to have a look at our skill and to deploy it with your Aeon agents, and then you can give us our feedback. Our doors are always open. So thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel as we are growing a lot lately, and see you next time. Bye!